Good morning, my beautiful people. This is Evans the Travel YouTube channel, and today I want to give you a secret on how not to get stuck on Nairobi-Nakuru Highway. This secret will help you save money and time. And as you know, time is money. There is a lot of time that is used and wasted along this road, and especially now, this is festive season, and today is 22nd of December, and the traffic along this road started as early as 19th of this month. Before I give you this secret, here is the intro. It's that time of the month again. Festivities are around the corner. Christmas is just a few days, 3 days to Christmas from today. It's 22nd of December. And as you know, this road is one of the most notorious roads, especially in accident, traffic jam, name it. This is one of the roads that has claimed so many lives in this country, and I do believe it was supposed to be given the attention it deserves. Before any other road was due, this is the one that was supposed to be done. So, well, the secret is not simple. I will not say it is simple, but if you are willing to go for an adventure, save time and gas, because I have seen traffic snarl up happening for even 24 hours. People sleeping on the road on this road. So from where I am to Nakuru town is 168 kilometers. Right now, my maps tells me that if I want to go to Nakuru, at the moment, it's 12 hours. At the moment, it will take me 4 hours and 57 minutes to go all the way to Nakuru, which is 168 kilometers. 168 kilometers on a normal day is supposed to only be covered with 2 hours, at most 2 hours. And then this is happening because of a lot of traffic on that road. You know, that's a very important road in this country. It connects Kenya to the western countries like Uganda, South Sudan, Rwanda. Yep. So that's why, and there is a lot of lorries that transit along that road. There are a lot of people who are now traveling on that road going back home. You know, you guys from the western side of the country, the way you do it, right? Well, here is the secret. You don't have to get stuck or to go all the way to Naivasha, Gilgil, and Nakuru. You can use an alternative route. An alternative route that is longer, but it will save you on time and fuel. And this route, I mean Thika, you go to Thika, you go to Nyeri. From Nyeri, you go to Chaka. From Chaka, you go to Nyahururu. From Nyahururu, you go to Nakuru. So this route, as you know, from Nairobi all the way to Nyeri, almost to Nyeri to Marua. Marua is around 10 kilometers from Nyeri town. Is dual carriage, a good one. And you have your good driver whom is able to observe traffic rule. You'll be able to maintain an average speed of 60 kilometers per hour. You know, with our national speed limit being 110, you know how, and the traffic on the road, you know how hard it is to have an average speed of 60 kilometers per hour, unless you're violating all those rules of the road, overtaking where it's not allowed to, and overspeeding. So on this road, you'll be able to have an average speed of 60 kilometers per hour. How? Because it's a dual carriage, and you'll be able to maintain a good speed. Yeah. So let me shock you. From Nairobi, going all the way to Nakuru is 168 kilometers. And right now it's saying 4 hours and 57 minutes. Why? Because the traffic is heavy on that road. And as you know now, the NTSA is actually mounting a lot of roadblocks on that road to catch the violators. So 168 kilometers in 4 hours and 57 minutes. Do you know how long it's going to take you to go to Nakuru through Nyeri? Shocker. So from Nairobi to Nyeri, Nyahururu, and then all the way to Nakuru is 306 kilometers. And do you know how long it's going to take you to go all the way? My maps tells me it's going to take me 4 hours and 6 minutes. 4 hours and 6 minutes traveling at 306 kilometers. Do you see the difference? Wow. Now, right now, I'm traveling. I'm coming from Narumoro. I want to go all the way to Nyahururu. And now I'm going through Sorio Ranch. This is the road that connects you from Narumoro to the Nyahururu Nyeri Highway. And as you can see, this road is scenic, as you can see. So you'll be able to maintain a good speed. You'll be able to enjoy nature. And in some cases, you will be able even to get a glimpse of the Kenyan wildlife. Yes, the Big Five. This is the home of the Big Five. Sorio Ranch is on both ends here along Nyeri Nyahururu Highway. And you'll also have a chance to cross through Aberdares National Park on this road. Traffic jam on this road is very rare. It's rare unless there is a huge accident. I've witnessed two in my time of traveling along this road. One, it was during the day. A herd of elephants, and there were more than 10 elephants had broken from, I think they were moving from Aberdares National Park to get into Sorio Ranch. Sorio Ranch is known for its its conservation efforts towards raising the number of rhinos and elephants in the country. So there is a lot of elephants and rhinos in Sorio Ranch. So I think they had come from Sorio and they wanted to cross over to Aberdares National Park. There were so many, to an extent that Kenya Wildlife Services used the helicopter to try and push them back. So there was a traffic snarl at that particular time, but it was a nice spectacle because we were able to experience how the KWS deals with wildlife, using helicopter to drive them back. Yeah, and it's only took like an hour because you know elephants are not easy to handle. The other instance was a pride of lion had broken a fence from Sorio Ranch. And I think that pride of lion was hunting somewhere around the road because after hunting, that pride of lion was some people are saying that they are sleeping on the road, but the truth was that they were along the road and motorists were very eager to get a picture or a video and a glimpse of them. So people were stopping by and they caused traffic jam. It was around 6 p.m. in the evening, and those are the only two instances that I have known that traffic snarl has happened along this road. The only thing you need to understand is that the Kenyan authorities, the police traffic section knows that people tend to speed on this road, so there is a number of roadblocks. So just maintain 100 kilometers per hour. I think it's rated 100 kilometers for private vehicles. It's 80 for PSV and commercial vehicles. So yeah, you will get some and it's likely for you to get arrested for overspeeding because as you can see there literally no vehicles on this road, and there are steep inclines and hills. So if you have a heavy vehicle and you tend to release it, you will end up overspeeding. Another thing is you have to be very careful of potholes, and this is a price you, yes, if you're not careful you will end up having issues with your tires here. They are tire eating monsters. So yeah, it's both scenic and you'll be able to save a lot of time. The other advantage of using this road is that for travel enthusiasts like me, you'll be able to tick some counties off your bucket list. Because from Nairobi, you travel from Nairobi County, you get to Kiambu County, and when you get to Thika, you get into Murang'a County. From Murang'a County, you will travel along the border of Murang'a County and Machakos, and when you get to Sagana kwa Samaki, that's where now you get into Machakos County. After getting to Machakos County, once you cross that river, you momentarily get into Embu County. Can you imagine that? Momentarily you get into Embu County before now getting into Kirinyaga County. From Kirinyaga County again, you cross back to Murang'a County before you get to Makutano. After Makutano, now you are in Kirinyaga County throughout. Once you get to Kangocho Hill, you get into Nyeri County, and from Nyeri County you will travel in Nyeri County all the way until you get to a place called Daragwa. No, actually it's not Daragwa. You get to Moiga. After Moiga there is a town, a junction called Kanyagia town. That's when you cross over to Laikipia. And as you know, for those of you who did DGHC and social studies, Laikipia County is in Rift Valley, the old Rift Valley province. Now from Laikipia County, you travel all the way, then you cross over back again into Nyeri County at a place called Kiawara. Once you get to Kiawara, you're back into Nyeri County. You cross back into Nyeri County at Kiawara, and you travel in Nyeri County, crossing over Nyandarua Forest up to a town called Daragwa. In Daragwa, that's where now you get into Nyandarua County, and you'll travel inside the Nyandarua County until you get to Nyahururu, which is a border town between Laikipia County and Nyandarua County. It's both scenic and you'll be able to enjoy nature. You'll go through forests and the air there is serene. You're likely to actually to encounter wildlife along the road and as you travel along this road, and it's both scenic and beautiful. Another thing I want to mention is when you get to Kenol, where the dual carriage ends, you don't have to go to Nyeri town, because going through Nyeri town you will get into traffic that is associated with town. But if you are a good traveler, you're supposed to be using Google Map. Google Map is something that has helped me, by the way, because I travel often. Google Map will save you time and gas. Once you get at Marua, you divert towards Chaka, and once you get to Chaka, there is a diversion you take there, a road that will connect you from the Nairobi-Nakuru Highway, Nanyuki Highway, and get you to the other side of Nyeri and Nyahururu Highway, where you will enjoy scenic and open roads that meets the horizon. The only thing you have to be careful of is tire eating monsters and traffic cops. Another secret that I want to give you: when you're traveling all the time, and especially now during these festive seasons, make a habit of using Google Map. Don't just drive into a road blindly without knowing, because you'll find yourself in a traffic snarl that will cost you time and money. Make a habit of using Google Map. Google Map will tell you which is the shortest route to use, which is the longest route to use, where you will save gas. And nowadays they have updated their system to a level that people can actually report roadblocks on the way. They actually report even accidents, objects on the road. So using Google Map will actually help you a lot to save time and money. And that's how I'm able to know that if I use a certain route, it will save me time. Like now, for instance, there was a time I used to go to Rumuruti a lot, and especially early in the mornings, you know, there is traffic associated with Nairobi-Nakuru Highway, especially before you get to Nairobi town. So in some cases, it will tell me to go through Nyeri and Nyahururu Highway, which is 45 kilometers more than the alternative route of using Nairobi-Gilgil Nyahururu. Why? Because Google Map, they have the way of analyzing the data that they get from the the GPS devices that are traveling a particular road. They're able to analyze that data and know that if you use a particular route, you'll be able to go much faster, even though it's longer, and consequently you'll end up saving gas as compared to the alternative route, which is shorter and you will go slow. So yeah, that is tip number 2 of avoiding jams along Nairobi-Nakuru Highway. So enjoy this video to the end, and adios muchachos. If you find this video educative or helpful, give it a like and also subscribe. My name is Evans and I bring you travel and road adventure videos. Adios muchachos.
Block kiasi.